My husband's late night work calls always sounded suspicious, but I convinced myself it was just paranoia. He'd sneak out to the balcony, voice hushed and shaking, always claiming it was some crisis with the office overseas. Sometimes, I'd catch a weird look in his eyes when he came back in, a mixture of guilt and relief that sent my heart racing in all the wrong ways. The air between us felt charged, like a storm was building and only he could hear the thunder. Everything exploded the night I came home early from dinner with friends and found him on the couch, not talking but sobbing, phone still pressed to his ear. I heard another voice on speaker, familiar in a way that punched me in the gut. My ex-boyfriend. The same ex who swore he'd never speak to either of us again after the ugly way things ended. They were deep in conversation, dissecting my faults, my moods, the best way to tell me it was over, like I was some puzzle to solve. My husband was begging for advice on how to break up with me without looking like the villain. I didn't scream. I just stood there, numb, while my ex tried to comfort him, telling him I'd handle it better than he thought, that I was stronger than I looked. My husband looked up, saw me, and the horror on his face was almost comical. They both started apologizing, my husband for the lies, my ex for helping. I realized then that my marriage had been a performance for months, the real intimacy happening between the man I married and the man I used to love. The twist? I wasn't angry. The truth was, I'd been planning to leave too, stuck in my own cycle of late night doubts and silent rehearsals for a breakup speech. Hearing them lay out all my flaws, I felt strangely liberated, like someone had finally said out loud what I'd been too afraid to admit. So I walked out, not in tears, but with a sense of relief, ready to start over, and knowing the real betrayal was how long I'd been lying to myself.